Christmas, I knew I was starting to struggle. I wasn't looking forward to the winter.
James was afraid he wouldn't see the spring. He'd started to need oxygen to do his job dry stone walling, even to play with his kids. His family watched as he started to lose the fight against cystic fibrosis. But a fortnight ago, the phone rang. There was a donor, and when James came around, he had 2 new lungs.
You can actually feel already you're breathing in through this great big gap as opposed to a tiny little straw.
Even those first few breaths after you wake up.
Yeah. I feel like I'm a child again, because I can do things, you know.
And you haven't felt like this for a long time?
No, well, not to the point where I think I'll be able to go and run up a rugby pitch or go mountain biking with my kids or anything like that.
The staff here are now working to stop James's body rejecting his new lungs, but that's only half their job. 20 years' experience has taught Ward's sister Alison that the mental trauma of a transplant is very real.
It's quite a hard thing to come to terms with. That yes, somebody has had to suffer. Some family is grieving now, and you're quite joyous and pleased that you know you have this good outcome.
And I'm sure you'll have a pint and a
Yes,
curry
yeah,
as
we'll
well.
have.
Care coordinator Kirsty is like an old friend to James. It's taken 2 years for him to hit what she calls the window of opportunity. That's ill enough to need a transplant, but fit enough to survive the 9-hour operation. And James has been a very good patient.
He's definitely a glass half full type of chap. He's a very positive person. I think he'll do great. We absolutely love what we do. And when we see things like, you know, people like James doing so well, you can't put price on that.
James won't ever find out who saved his life. All he knows is that they were probably tall like him, and that their family made a very difficult choice at the most difficult time.
All I can say to them is thank you, because I'm 41 years old. I've got a child of 10 and twins of 5. And as long as everything goes well, I'm going to be able to be with them. And they've sadly lost their loved one, but they've given my children their dad back. How can you say thank you enough?